I was a senior in high school when Pearl Harbor came. And I can remember driving home from Mass that morning with my dad and my brothers and my sister in our car going. I lived on a wheat and cattle ranch over in eastern Washington. And I can remember it came on the radio that Pearl Harbor attack. And I can remember my dad turning around in the car and saying to us boys that, I remember him saying, "Before this is over, you will all be in the service." And he was right. He'd been in World War I. He knew what it's like. When I was in the Navy, I became a Navy pilot. The Admiral came up and pinned the wings on me, and the war was on yet. And I thought that was really good for a 20-year-old guy to be a full-fledged Navy pilot and fly off aircraft carriers. So I went back to college under the GI Bill. Thank God, what a wonderful thing that was for young men like me, because we were pouring out of the service. There were no jobs. You couldn't buy a new car. You couldn't buy anything. He was a wonderful guy. I often think about that. We talked about chips and shoes and cabbages and everything. We had a great time. Before, when the secretary would always type out, "Dear Mr. Adams," he'd always scratch it out, "Dear Joe," and he'd send at the bottom where it said Ronald Reagan, President, or at that time Governor of the state of California. He'd scratch that out and just say Ron. He was that kind of a guy. Then I went back to my first love, which was drawing and painting, and I started doing Western artwork, and I've been doing Western paintings ever since. I like my paintings to tell a story. Each one of them is a joy. I wouldn't trade any one of them for anything else at all. The staff, no question about it, great staff, wonderful employees, dedicated, empathetic, lovable. I just can't believe where they get them.